Hey everyone, so today I wanted to talk to you about sachets. Sachets are a great way to carry around your spells or mixtures, and they're super fun and super easy to make. So I have some great tips on making sachets smell and look amazing without losing any of the magic that you put into it. So let's say that you have a friend who needs a little bit of added protection, and you don't feel right casting a spell on them or, you know, putting your energy out there for them without asking. All you need to do is make them a sachet full of protection herbs and oils, and give it to them as a good luck charm that they can keep with them. I actually, not too long ago, made a mixture of bath salts for a friend for a similar purpose, and she didn't feel comfortable with the whole spell casting thing. So I decided that I would make the bath salts and use them for the same purpose, and same goes with the sachet. So I'm going to try to walk you through how to make a sachet. So the first thing that you're going to need is some fabric. You can use decorative fabrics like these, or you can use plain, or if you want, you can even use colored fabric depending on the purpose of the sachet that you're making. Today I'm going to be making a calming sachet with lemongrass oil and lavender flowers. So for this sachet, I wanted to use one of my decorative baggies. And the reason why I like using decorative bags is because they would look really good. You can keep them on your bed, you can keep them in your bag, you can keep them in your pocket, and they don't look, they're not like the cheap felt. These fabrics I picked up for literally like $2 for a huge amount of it. It was like in the scrap section. So try to look for scrap fabrics. You can get them really cheap. So what you do is you cut them into little squares, and then with a sewing machine or fabric glue, you can glue them into little bags. And I did this the other night. But if you like the look of the nice fabric bags and you want to still get the color coordinations in or colored correspondence in by using red for a love bag, you can take colored sand, like red sand or colored salts, and add them to your sachet to give you the same colored effect but still have your nice bag. The other things you're going to need are essential oils, flowers or herbs, salt, which is one of my tips to keeping the smell in, more herbs, and also I like to use little stones or crystals, and today I'm going to be using amethyst. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take a plain bowl, something that is not paper or will hold the essential oils, and take about 2 to 3 tablespoons of salt, depending on how big your sachet is. The reason why I'm using salt is because salt keeps in the essential oils and it won't leak into the sachet. It absorbs all of the essential oils that you're using, and there's no need to change out the oils or worry about them leaking onto your bed or pillow because they're going to stay into the salts instead of leaking into the sachet. So I'm going to use, for this small size, just 3 drops of essential oil. Lemongrass essential oil can go a long way. It's a really nice calm scent. So, I'm going to mix that all together. You want to make sure that it absorbs nicely into the salts. Salts are also good for bringing positive energy and clearing out any negative energy. They absorb the negative energy and keep it away from you. So I like salts. You can charge your salts with whatever purpose you want. So I'm going to charge these with some calming effects, and I think I'm actually going to charge it all when I'm done with the whole sachet, so they're all flowing as one. Okay, so once you have the salts done, you're going to want to add your herbs. I have lemongrass here. I'm just going to add a couple pinches of the lemongrass, and then my favorite, lavender. Another good thing to use would be like powdered lavender. You could use lavender essential oils. I thought the lemongrass, I really wanted it to stand out, and lavender can be a little bit overpowering, for me at least. But I find this smell combination with the lavender, which is really relaxing, and the lemongrass, which is kind of energizing and upbeat, is great for a sachet to keep in your car before you go to work, to get you ready, calm down, and energized for the day ahead. So once you have all your herbs and oils mixed together, we have right there, and this smells amazing. You can just, it's like a subtle smell of lavender, but you really get the grass in there, the lemongrass. You want to take your stones, and this is the part where you're going to want to really focus on your charge and what you really want to put in there. You just take them and you want to focus on your goal. And once you're done with that, you're going to pop them in there with all your salts. Give it a good mix. So another way to go about this is if you're casting a spell and you have all your herbs and you have all your ingredients and your oils together, and all you need to do is add salts to them, and once they're all charged, then you put your spell out there, you said your spell, you add them to your sachet. So it's a great way to keep those protection charms with you, or any other form, love spells, beauty spells, protection, anything you want. You're just going to funnel all of your ingredients, make sure you get them all, into your sachet, because I'm spilling everywhere. And you don't want it to be full to the brim, because what you're going to do, is fold the top up into the bag, and make like a little pillowcase. Then you're going to sew the top up. You can either do that by hand or with a sewing machine, any way that works best for you. So that is the finished sachet. Sachets don't only need to be used for magical purposes either. They're great for aromatherapy. I mean, you can keep a sachet on you for anxiety. Let's say you have a couple oils. I like to use ylang-ylang for anxiety and some sort of citrus. You can add those all into a sachet, and whatever is bothering you, it doesn't even have to be magical purposes. You can keep them around and smell them when you need them. When you have the feeling of anxiety or worry, there's just so many uses for sachets. Another way to use them for your household uses are as bug repellent for your dressers, moth repellent. You can use cedar and wormwood. Cedar oil is a great moth repellent, and that's why you use cedar chest anyways, because the smell keeps bugs out. And wormwood is a good flea repellent. If you're sick, you can make a sachet with menthol and rosemary to loosen up your congestion or get rid of a headache. The possibilities are endless, really. Any oil mixture you have, you can make into a sachet. Any spell you have, you can work into a sachet. So healing, protection, beauty, wealth, money, employment, any sort of spell you need, put it in a sachet and carry it with you everywhere you go as a good luck charm. Sachets don't cost a lot at all to make or use. Instead of casting a spell on someone where you have to ask their permission, or you feel uncomfortable doing that, or it's a situation at work or anything like that where you don't want to ask someone, you can make them a sachet or keep a sachet at work to kind of neutralize your energy there. I think they're a great thing to use. If you don't use them already or don't make them already, start. They cost like $2 to make. The cost of the fabric, sometimes cheaper depending on where you can get it. So I definitely recommend. There's so many different tricks and tips to use. I hope you took something out of this video, and I definitely hope you guys try to make some sachets for yourselves. Love it and light, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.